Hey, what's up, man? It's your boy Thomas. And guess what? This is what you don't know out the 540.
Hey y'all, listen up. I got something you don't know, and it's stuff outside the 540.
I fell and lost to the war, shot me dead. I was lost and sad to the voices in my head. Gotta get up again.
Guess what this is, man?
What you don't know outside the 540.
This is what you don't know out the 540. Yeah.
Boom. That song is real dreamy.
Yeah, it's real, like, groovy, ain't it?
Oh.
Super chill.
Yeah, that's a good song. But move forward. This is what you don't know outside the 540. This is only second week previewing the segment, so let me tell you all a little bit about it. This is everything that happens outside of this local area that is going on. So it's entertainment news, some sports news, just whatever big stories going on outside of this 540 area, we're going to talk about. So we just kind of pick a couple, some interesting stuff we see, and we move forward like that.
Nice, man. And this is going to be a good segment because we didn't want to be the entertainment segment.
Yeah, it was too basic.
Too basic. We're doing more than just entertaining or giving you the entertainment.
I hope
news.
it's entertaining.
Oh, yeah, hopefully.
And informant.
And informative. Yeah, so what do you got for the what you don't know? What's the first thing that we might not know?
Let's just start. It's tough because there's a lot that you don't know outside of 540.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's start with the football game. We teased it early. The Cowboys game was last week, so we'll talk about what's coming up. So this is big, in ratings and everything like that. This is one of the most watched things going on right now. So I figure it's only right we talk about it.
Sure.
The NFL playoffs are down to the championships. We have in the NFC the Green Bay Packers, who beat the Cowboys in stunning fashion last week. Let's talk about that game just for a second. Your allegiance is to the Cowboys, you would say. So how do you feel about that game and moving forward?
I feel like that went exactly how I expected it.
Okay.
I all week long, people said, Thomas, who's going to win this game? And I said, I don't know. You've got future Hall of Fame Aaron Rodgers on one end, and you've just got a dynamic, Dez Bryant, Ezekiel Elliott, Dak Prescott on the other end. So I knew it was going to be a shootout. I knew that no one could have called the outcome. That's what I knew. This was an any given Sunday moment. This was the best team is going to win. Because Brandy even asked me after the game. She said, Thomas, which team is better? I said, well, tonight Green Bay was better.
Yeah.
Because they won. But that game was, it had you on the edge of your seat. There were memes after memes on Instagram, Facebook, early in the game because the score looked kind of ridiculous, like 15-28.
Well, they were down 21-3 at one point.
Right.
Yeah,
so it looks bad.
Down 18.
It looks bad, but it wasn't, though. The game
it was so early
there was so
on.
much more
Yeah,
game
it was
left
so
to be
early
played.
on.
So, Aaron Rodgers is able to improvise better than anyone I've ever seen.
He's a great quarterback.
Fantastic quarterback. Their defensive line is amazing. It was just a great game. It was a fantastic game. It had you on the edge of the seat. I'm a little disappointed the Cowboys didn't win, but I am a gigantic Aaron Rodgers fan. I've been a Green Bay fan since Brett Favre. I had a Brett Favre, pillow comforter and stuff
I'm not
when
really
I was
sure.
a kid. So
You're hard to follow on this one. So you rooted for both teams.
well, you know me. I'm a football fan.
I'm giving you a hard time.
Yeah.
Don't get fired up on me.
Yeah.
Don't get fired up on me.
Dial
Jeez.
it back,
Whoa.
dial it back.
You started talking about the Cowboys game, and you sat up in your seat a little bit.
No. I didn't want. I have to be careful because
Hey,
I don't want people to
it's all
think
good, baby.
I got a team.
It's all good, baby.
You won't find a jersey,
He said-
jacket.
Yeah, it's all good. We're gonna rewind the tape
Posters.
because you said you're a Packers fan.
I was back when Green. You know what's funny? Look, I was a Broncos fan when John Elway was a quarterback. I have a Broncos comforter. It's actually in the closet right there to the twin size bed. I had a Green Bay comforter when Brett Favre. So I think subconsciously,
We're speaking different languages.
what I do is like a team whose quarterback I tend to lean
Yeah.
towards.
We're
You know what I
speaking
mean?
different languages.
What you mean?
I'll never understand it.
Oh yeah, understand it? No,
Yeah.
I don't expect you to understand.
Okay, I was just letting you know I never will.
No, but you know what? I guarantee you my week after my team loses a game, much easier than somebody who's a real fan of that team.
Yeah, but the weeks when you win they counteract. So it's like the joy, it's like the up
But
and
the
down.
joy at the same point, the
Yeah.
joy, I'm happy for him,
Well,
but I'm not
Because you can have a bad
ecstatic.
week anyway. You can have a bad week
yeah,
anyway, so it
yeah.
doesn't matter. But I've kind of learned to rationalize with winning and losing. It sucks. I hate losing when you get blown out. I can't, or when your team just plays sloppy. I can't stand that stuff. But I've learned that if it's a great game, but back and forth, and the ball rolls the wrong way, then you can just hang your hat because everybody's been in games like that if you've played sports, so where you gave your darndest out there and the ball just didn't bounce your way. So that's what happens in sports. So it's kind of it rips your heart out at times, but it also brings a lot of people together and causes a lot of joy in my life. So it's kind of like a win and lose situation.
It's great, man. Sports are amazing.
Literally,
sports are amazing. Especially, I think I might love football too much to pick a team because you know what, like I said. For like 10 minutes, I was a diehard Cowboys fan. And I would have told you with a straight face, Aaron Rodgers sucks. I'd have said Green Bay's defense is nothing. And these are all things that a diehard would say about the team they're playing against because that bias and that.
Well, I don't know because
I've heard it.
There's
from you.
Ignorance. That's because diehard and ignorance are different.
Okay, I agree
because I know a lot of ignorant fans.
Okay.
And they're the type that
no
matter what,
no
matter what. I'm a diehard fan, but I'm not going to sit there and ever overcast something that I can see blatantly. Like, the Redskins are playing the Patriots. I'm not going to sit there and be like, no, we're going to beat them. We're better than there. Like, that's not never going to be the case if that's what's going on. So,
that makes sense.
But
well, that makes you a good fan then, because I guess I'm talking about ignorant fans.
There is a lot of ignorant diehard fans, too, that are they're just, ignorance is bliss. They just don't know anything. But moving forward. So it was crazy. It was the Cowboys lost. So moving forward, we got the Packers playing the Falcons, who beat the Seahawks in the NFC Championship game. That's Sunday at 3. And then in the AFC Championship game, the Steelers went toe-to-toe with the Chiefs, beat them. Kicker scored all their points. Also. Kicker scored all their points. It was a crazy game. So the Chiefs lost to the Steelers. Steelers are moving forward to play the Patriots, who beat the Texans.
Before we go past that too far, I wanted to ask your opinion on this. Antonio Brown's video he took in the locker room.
Yes, this is big out there right now.
What's your take on that?
I do think it's very selfish for one reason. He was hiding behind the locker, kind of doing his own thing while his coach was talking to the team. That's very disrespectful. I've played sports my whole life. I'm not hiding behind the locker, dancing around, filming myself, like doing bits with my teammates while my coach is giving a speech after a game. Like, that's not the respect I would have for my head coach. And that's even kind of what it seems like everybody in the organization's going with. Mike Tomlin's very felt he's put out just now. He feels very disrespected by it. They're going to fine him or do something. They're going to punish him some sort of way about it. But it was just kind of, very selfish. And Mike Tomlin says that he regrets his comments. But also, you have to respect that Mike Tomlin was not expecting someone to be filming in that moment.
Right. And I mean, because at a certain point, when I'm sitting in my living room talking to a friend of mine, I don't.
You could say a bunch of dumb things that could be misconstrued.
I don't. I'm not saying the way that I'm speaking. I'm not speaking like the whole world is listening. Because if I know the whole world is listening, I might speak a little bit differently or carefully. That was a big.
I 100% agree with you, and it's tough because these are NFL. It's new day and age. It's a new day and age, and it's not. I'm not sitting here trying to be a hard ass like. Oh, I played, when my knuckles would break, and like I didn't. But I'm saying, those people that we played when it was 0 degrees and we had no snap face, and it's a different day and age. But that respect of your head coach is talking, no matter what you like him, don't like him, whatever the case may be, you give him that respect and you listen to what he has to say.
Can you give him any fun leeway? Like they just won a big game, you know?
After the coach is done talking, I mean, you're a grown man. Wait 5 minutes and get on your thing and play all you want. But, I mean, when that coach is giving that little speech after the game, Coach Ledden's giving you that speech. You're not walking around the corner on the phone, doing that.
Absolutely.
You're just not doing it.
I just wanted to give you some talking space because I figured you would feel like that.
Let's move forward. So, who do you think's going to win? Give me your winners and then your Super Bowl champion.
I'm thinking that Atlanta is going to win because they're the powerhouse. They're slept on.
Yeah.
No one's talked about them all year. Year. It would not surprise me if they snuck on into the Super Bowl. I think that Pittsburgh beats the Patriots. And I honestly, I'm not sure if I want them to, but I
So you got Pittsburgh and Atlanta in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Okay. Who you got winning?
Pittsburgh.
Awesome.
You know why?
Why?
Ben Roethlisberger's the man.
Ben Roethlisberger.
He is the man.
Yeah.
He will make things happen that aren't even possible.
You know what he made happen last week?
What?
0 touchdowns.
They still won.
Yeah, but he didn't do anything to help that.
Yes, he did.
He didn't score any touchdowns. He didn't throw any touchdowns. That's what you're supposed to do as a quarterback. Anyway, move forward. I think that the Falcons will win because their offense is high potent. It's hard for me to pick that because I do think that the quarterback for the Packers is unbelievable. He's a magician. The man can make things. Talk about somebody that can make something happen.
Yeah.
So, but Green Bay's defense is better than Atlanta's defense.
Yeah.
And I'd say that the offenses are about even. As far as who can score, they could probably match with them. Because Atlanta's defense is not very good. They've played better lately, but they're not very good on paper.
Yeah.
So I think because they played this year, it was a very close game. I think Atlanta won by 2 or 3 points. It was very close. It was like 45, one of those 45-43 type games.
Yeah.
I'm going to take Atlanta just knowing that I think that Green Bay can win that game. It's not going to be a blowout. And then Patriots win. Steelers already got caught talking trash. You got Antonio Brown controversy kind of going on. They didn't score any points last week. Something that Belichick's always done is take away the other team's best asset. They'll stop Le'Veon Bell from running the ball, make them one-dimensional throwing the ball, and I think that Tom Brady is just a different. When he has these must-win games at Foxborough, that's what happens. And the Pittsburgh's never beaten. Yeah, Pittsburgh's never beaten the Patriots in the playoffs.
Wow.
In 6 tries.
Wow. That's
So,
crazy. I've seen the Pittsburgh beat the Patriots. I guess it was at Pittsburgh.
It was in the regular season.
No, it was in the Super Bowl like 7 years ago.
No, they've never played in the Super Bowl.
Yes, they have.
They've both been in the AFC, so that's very tough.
You're right. I'm tripping.
Anyway, moving forward, they have never played in the Super Bowl, and I guarantee I heard the stat today that Pittsburgh's never beaten New England in the playoffs in any capacity, home, away, on Mars, anywhere. So it's going to be Tom Brady versus Matt Ryan in the Super Bowl.
Take Tom Brady or Matt Ryan?
Come on now. Are we being serious?
Yeah.
Matty Ice has no chance against Tom freaking ice water in his veins Brady.
You know what everybody sleeps on? The fact that Matty Ice came in right after Michael Vick left, and he's been the stout guy since then.
Yeah, he's always been there.
I've always respected him for that.
And he's
because,
always lost big games.
Well, still a big-time player.
Well, he's always lost big games.
Yeah, well, shout out to Matt Ryan.
Yeah, I'll take Tom Brady all day.
A question for you, real quick: is Chris Brown and Soldier still fighting?
Yeah, they're gonna fight. They're gonna get on. Bop, 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 bop.
I need to see some of their fighting.
But it's been a good show. I think it's been a jam-packed show. Get the app, people. That's the biggest takeaway from today's show. Get your app on. Get your app on. Get over there, download the app, y'all.
Hey, that was a good one. Hey, make sure that you're listening to us on Facebook.com/540show. Check us out on SoundCloud.com/The540show and YouTube.com/The540show. Download our app. That's 540show. The word 5, the word 4. Number 0, word show. Download that now.
Man, you're killing it.
Download it now. Hey, it's your boy Thomas sitting here with Ryan.
Hey.
And we out of here, man.
Bye.